Нұрлан Еспанов бетті аша сала біздің көйлекті көріп шок болды. Ал енді мән жайға тоқталайық.
So someone just sent me a video of this.
Дос Самалбековте.
Жігерші, мыналардың барлығы келіп шок боп.
Of a Kazakh man who got married to some African woman, and trust me, it's been a big topic and debate in Kazakhstan. I still don't know why Kazakh people find black people amusing. I don't know, maybe like something exotic or something rare or something laughable, or I don't know. You know, I went through some of the comments and I'm like, bro, this is not really looking so cool. Like, why do you have to say this to a human being? Like, say all these horrible words to a human being. Like, why? We're all people the same. We're all the same. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, whatever. We're all people of the same. We're all created by God. The difference is you're Asian and I'm African. So why the controversy? Why are you being upset that another person is getting married to another person? So there was a lot of debate and a lot of people saying a lot of things, and people taking a lot of pictures, and people finding it something laughable, people finding it something amazing. Of course, I'm not saying that all Kazakh people or all the people are like that, but I still don't understand why this still amuses people. I still don't understand why people are laughing. I still don't understand why. Of course, you cannot control everybody. Everybody has to view their point differently. But I'm not saying all Kazakh people are like that, of course. But most of Kazakh people are actually very nice people. But it's just that in Kazakhstan specifically, it's very rare. It's really, really rare to see a Kazakh man get married to an African woman. I think this is the first time I've ever experienced it. This is the first time I've seen it. And the Kazakh people, it's like the Kazakh people are a bit, surprised. They're like, wow. But I think Kazakhstan is really growing, and the people are now becoming open-minded, are now becoming, I'm now becoming open-minded to international dating, international marriages. But before, they weren't. But now it's good. I don't know if it's good or it's bad. Good morning, sir. I don't know if it's good or it's bad, but what do you think? I think it's just a shock that this Kazakh guy married to a black person. For example, in some villages in Africa, if you see an Asian person, the children are also going to be surprised, like, oh, Asian. No, like some villages, like some local villages. Of course, not like the big cities like Lagos, Abuja, and some big cities. If you go to some villages where some of the people have never ever seen a white person, they're going to be scared, like, oh, it's a ghost or something. Just like me too. When I went to some villages in Kazakhstan, and the people were like, some of the kids were running away from me. They thought like I was a ghost or I was some, kind of spirit or something, So that is it. But it's really, really rare or close to impossible to see a Kazakh man, trust me, a Kazakh man might get married to an African woman. Because basically Kazakh people always want to get married to only themselves. Like only Kazakh man want to get married to a Kazakh woman. A Kazakh woman want to get married to a Kazakh person. So it's really brave for the man to open up his brain. And the African girl speaks, let's see. She speaks French. She speaks French. I don't understand French so much, but she speaks French, and it's gonna be good. The guy is gonna learn French, and I wish them all the best. I wish them happiness. I wish them happy married life, and I hope and I pray that the Kazakh people are gonna be open-minded and hospitable to her. Of course, Kazakh people are always very hospitable, but they're gonna open up their mind, and they shouldn't have any bad mindset about her because she has a different skin color or because she looks different. But African people in general, it's close to impossible to see an African person who doesn't smile, who isn't positive, who isn't always ready to be helpful, who's always, most African people are always very positive. So I'm very sure she's a very positive woman, and she's gonna bring a lot of positivity to Kazakhstan, and she's gonna bring a lot of positivity to her marriage, and she's gonna bring a lot of positive energy to the family which she's getting married into. And I wish her and the family all the best, and I'll be rooting for them. The marriage should go a long while. If they have children, what is going to happen? Oh my God, if they have children in Kazakhstan, just that the African genetics, it's very strong. They, when an African person get married to a Kazakh person, definitely the babies are going to be like 80 to 70% African, and you're going to know that, oh, this person is really African because of the head texture and everything, because the African blood and genetics, it's really very strong. So if the kids should go to school in Kazakhstan, oh my God, everybody's going to be looking at them so differently. Everybody's going to treat them differently, but not in a bad way. Trust me, not in a bad way, in a very positive way. The people are very, very positive. Like sometimes you might find it a little bit awkward, but it's not a bad way. Like they'll be looking at you just in shock or in surprise, like, because Kazakh people don't interact a lot with foreigners, especially black people. I don't know why. Some of them are a little bit shy because most of them don't speak English compared to other countries. They don't speak English, so some of them they really want to communicate to you, but they don't want to, they just get a little bit shy. But if you go to cities like Almaty or Astana, it's a modern city and a lot of foreign nationals in the city, but still they still get surprised in a black person. Will you allow your daughter or son or cousin or relatives or anybody get married to an African person? That's a question someone asked me, or so I saw on someone's Instagram. It's important that we as human beings don't look at the skin color or don't look at the person's appearance. The most important thing is the person's heart, and how a person can contribute to the community or contribute to the country or make a positive impact. It's not about the person's skin color. It's not about a person's religion or a person's race or influence. The most important thing is how positive is a person. Is a person a good person? That's the most important thing that should be considered, not about race. So for me, it doesn't matter. You can get married to anybody, black, white, violent, pink, gay, lesbian, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is the person a good person. Will the person make a positive impact in Kazakhstan? Will the person contribute to the economy of Kazakhstan? Will the person contribute positively to the Kazakh people? That's the most important thing.